IT sector earnings. So over the next two slides, right, I'll talk about some sectoral earnings, what we saw, why we were concerned about IT and why we don't own IT at the moment in terms of the services business. So if you look at the three slides that are represented, we've taken the three marquee companies in India, Infosys, TCS, and HCL, for a range of reasons in terms of the kind of clients they have. Obviously, the revenue growth has been reasonable, and they have been able to protect their margins. And the commentary up until the last quarter or this quarter was they are getting increased contracts in the form of vendor consolidation that most of the US companies are going through. What got us uncomfortable was on the back of increased contracts, you hire people, you don't let go of people. But that's what was actually happening on the ground. The net addition start was decelerating in nature, not incremental in nature, and that got us concerned. And that was one of the fundamental reasons we completely exited as well. Right? So it's just not about saying that there is a model and there is a number. It is also backed with certain data that we are seeing on the ground. Against this, why are we bullish auto? So it's important to understand two trends that we are seeing in the country. So obviously, auto data will always be distorted because we are not a China-like market, which has seen 20 years of structural auto growth and consumption. There is cyclicality in our business because auto will and continues to be a discretionary spend. But the interesting thing is, even though we believe we are a two-wheeler market, over the last 5 years, the growth that we have seen has come from the four-wheeler market. And because of the fact that the growth has come from the four-wheeler market, you will see a lot more models and a lot more supply and a lot more competition coming there. As a result of which, you never have pricing power beyond a point, right? As a result of which, when competition comes in, who benefits? The people who have a hold on the ancillary market, who are supplying to you, which means I am not taking a call on whether Mahindra is going to garner market share or Tata Motors is going to garner market share, because they are doing it by cutting prices in many cases in order to sell every time there is a warehousing increase at their inventory level. I'm not interested in that cyclicality. But whoever gains market share, the core suppliers of the components, be it powertrains, be it gears, be it transmission gears, or be it crankshafts, will benefit. As a result of which, we like to take exposure in the ancillary business, and that's when we look at our portfolio. Most of our auto exposure will come from the ancillary business. Two-wheelers, though, is still having a structural decline. It's still not picking up significantly. On a year-on-year basis, it's slightly better. And as a result of which, you're seeing companies like Bajaj Auto or Eicher Motors, which is slightly more on the premium side, having a year-on-year growth. But if you look at it over a 5-year calendar, there is still some amount of lackluster growth there. So we continue to not own auto OEMs, but we continue to own auto ancillaries, and that's where our exposure will increase as we go forward.